And Tiffany, she got greedy.
She tried to merge with a failing company.
She thought she could take him private, but he was
dead set on going public.
And that, my friends, is how you end up with a high net worth homicide.
What's up, besties? Welcome back to Love is True Crime, the only podcast to talk about relationships like a hostile takeover. Today's case is giving major delusion is the solution energy. We're looking at this suspicious liquidation of a high net worth heartthrob. The portfolio of evidence is looking high-key cooked. Besties, Chad thought he was the Wolf of Wall Street, but his romantic portfolio just went into total foreclosure.
no way.
Imagine getting caught in 4K sheriff because you were insider trading with a Starbucks barista named Crystal. Portfolio.
This wasn't just a coffee run. She was a full-blown hostile takeover of Tiffany's sanity.
What are you saying? See, that's the thing about a man trying to be slick. He thinks he's a genius while he's standing in a puddle of his own gasoline. He thought he was playing the market, but Crystal was the market. See, Chad didn't know that when you play with pink sugar and lies, preach, the crash is coming for your soul.
Ma'am, your debt to income ratio is giving life without parole. No cap.
Yeah.
Tiffany realized her net worth in the relationship was plummeting faster than a crypto scam.
Honey, you burned through the bridge before you even crossed. Chad was the leverage and you're what he lost. Now the talk is dissecting your fall from the top.
But he was dead set on going public.
And that, my friends, is how you end up with a high net worth homicide.
Yeah. She was looking for a bailout, but Chad was out here giving Crystal preferred stock treatment.
Yeah. I mean, high-key bearish. She spent all the capital, burned all the Chad was the investor. She was the scam. Now she's getting roasted on the talk and the gram. Receipts on the table. The feds got the logs. She's laundering money through purebred dogs. Consulting fees? Girl, you're just a fraud. Thought you were a goddess, but nobody's odd. Right?
Yes.
See,
That's where the math stops mathing. You can't have a main and a subsidiary in the same zip
I don't
code.
understand what's happening.
Oh, you'll see.
Your world ends now, CEO. No.
Yes.
Yes. Delisted.
What just happened? Did we just freeze? Okay, are we back?
he had a secret subsidiary, a girl named Crystal who works at the Starbucks. Wait, Crystal from Starbucks? You're kidding. That issued the receipt. Crystal was the one with the insider trading info. She knew Chad was about to liquidate his relationship with Tiffany and go public with her.
But wait, because the audit gets messier. Tiffany claims she was at a self-care seminar
during the time of the transaction, but her bank statements are screaming insolvency. Sis had zero liquidity. Then the detectives find a series of Venmo requests from a burner account labeled consulting fees,
all sent right before Chad's market crashed. Was she outsourcing the hit?
It was a hit, man. You ever see a man realize he's been out hustled by a girl in a green apron? Yes, that's a full-on emotional audit. His heart is beating like a drum, thump, 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 thump. And that Frappuccino tastes like copper and regret. Chad's standing in the kitchen, Tiffany's holding the evidence, and the ghost of Crystal is laughing over the espresso machine. That drink wasn't a gift, it was a flare gun. A flare gun? What do you mean? He tried to merge two lives and ended up with a hostile takeover where he's the only one getting fired.
Praise the Lord, everybody. I tried to merge two lives and ended up in a hostile takeover where I'm the only one getting fired. I had a subsidiary, y'all, a girl named Crystal at the Starbucks. She had the insider trading info. She knew I was about to liquidate my relationship with Tiffany. And now I'm standing in the kitchen of my own execution and I still had to pay the $4.80 for the drink that killed me. Hush, Chad. You're messing up the look with the math. Saints, hear me clear. Chad's love life. The problem is you didn't sell her the dream because you trying to negotiate with a receipt. Listen here, flock. I'm talking relationship economics. Your love like investment portfolio. You have until sundown to restore your liquidity or vacate the premises in peace.
He said what he said. Let the church say, check your credit score.
I know Chad was about to liquidate his relationship with Tiffany and go public with me. Your order, Chad.
What's in this?
It's the lack of fiscal responsibility for me. She tried to hostily take over his life with the budget of a brunch influencer. Sis thought she was CEO and CEO, but she's just an intern in the game of manipulation. Tiffany thought she was playing 4D chess, but she's playing checkers on a cardboard box. You don't Venmo a hitman, honey. It's loud, it's tacky, and it's exactly why she's currently trading her designer labels for orange polyester. She found a hidden offshore account in the Cayman Islands under her dog's name. Who puts a golden retriever on a shell company? But the receipt doesn't lie, and Crystal's been leaking insider info like a broken oat milk carton. Is this a romantic glow-up or a total market crash? This is the true crime of the fiscal year, the unicorn frappuccino fraud. But the biggest violation? The fraud was internal. This entire relationship was based on high-frequency trading of the heart. Quick in, quick out. Never holding the asset long enough to claim capital gains. Right, so you avoid the tax hit. Exactly. So you're saying Chad was selling calls on his own commitment? Exactly, he was shorting his own promises. He was trading on margin, sis. No collateral, no security, all leverage. And when the margin call came due, girl, what? When Tiffany asked for a ring and a key to the condo, he couldn't meet his obligations. That wasn't a liquidation. That was a default. A default with the death certificate. That's a high-risk investment, bestie. And Tiffany got greedy. She tried to merge with a failing company. She thought she could take him private, but he was dead set on going public. And that, my friends, is how you end up with a high net worth homicide.
Look, it was bullish for a minute. She was living the dream. The MVP of the Gaslight team. A golden retriever with a Cayman account? Positive proof she was cooking the amount. But the rug pulls real and the stocks just fell. She from the penthouse straight to a sale. No bricks in the yard, just a jumpsuit orange. She's looking for a door, but she can't find a hinge. Sent the Venmo request, but the feds hit decline. Now Chad's in the clear and she's out of time. Okay! Do better, girl.